everybody. How's life treating you? This is your weekend insight for July 4th and 5th of 2020, but it's also timeless. So wherever you're pulled to in time, let me know what brings you here. If you need clarification or if you have questions about booking your own personal reading. Thank you guys so much for respecting the day off that I took yesterday. It was not voluntary. It was the absolute worst headache on the planet. Otherwise, I would have loved to have been there for you. Thank you for being so understanding, and thank you for reaching out, seeing if I was okay. I absolutely love and adore every single one of you. Drinking peppermint tea. Oh yeah, I have not had that one in a while. So it's general, it's collective reading. Don't force it to fit. If it doesn't fit, either let it fall away or ask for clarification. Again, it's general, it's collective. Let me know if it does resonate though. And definitely reach out, say hello, let me know where you are in the world. I'm on every social platform. So, where are we going to kick this off with for the 4th and the 5th? Humana. All right. So we have the Death making an appearance in reverse. And we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse making an appearance. So it's letting go but not starting over. Something is not quite done. It's just you're not really investing in it anymore. Let's see. Don't be afraid of the cards that come out or how they lay. It's how the story comes together as a whole. And right now, it's a lot of earth energy. Not that it's bad. I'm a Virgo. How bad? Shush. I'm not saying anything bad about earth signs. We have the Queen of Cups with it. Let's see. Okay. Man, temperance, I always go to like tempering chocolate or something like that because, well, if you try and do things too soon, it's going to ruin. This is a long process that you're doing. And there's a lot of water energy around this now, but it's, again, a process, one step after another. It's not easy. They call it work because it is work, and you have to be completely zoned in on it with this. It's about you maintaining focus and seeing things absolutely clearly. The water is crystal clear on this. You can see to the bottom of whatever the situation is and where its absolute depths are. There is a light at the end of the tunnel for this. You are going to get your emotional response from this, or your emotional growth, actually. This is a lot about emotional maturity and compassion. So where are we going with this? The Hierophant in the reverse position. Okay. 2 of these. Slowing down on communication. I feel a sneeze coming on, so bear with me if I suddenly look kind of alien. Oh God, I actually saw this on Earth Talkers for his Leo read, and judgment is coming. Something is coming to a close that has been pretty much part of your entire life, your life constructs. So this judgment call is breaking away from all those long-standing beliefs and behavioral patterns. It's very slow. I think it's really important that you keep in mind that wherever you are, it took you more than a day to get to this position in life. It's going to take a lot more than a day for you to start to work your way out of it. And as I'm reading this to you, soulmate twin flames popped up on the side of my screen right here. Signs and synchronicities. I can't tell you enough. It doesn't matter who you are or what you are doing in the world. Life is too short for you to waste it unhappy doing something that's not true to you. There's no need to sacrifice yourself in this, but again, this would involve you getting out of your comfort zone, breaking that tradition, breaking that streak that other people simply couldn't break. It's going to take you a while. This is your judgment. This is leveling the playing ground. So while the action and communication is slow as hell on this, the mindset on it, you've already made the decision. It's like when somebody decides to cut something out of their life, whether it's drugs or alcohol or a food pattern or whatever the addiction is. It's one day at a time, but you already made the decision. So you're breaking the habit. My nose itches now. Ooh. Really? You're going to be so proud of yourself. I think that's probably one of the keyest points in this. You watching this, whatever you are going through and the process that you're making, it's where you're actually going to feel amazing about it and good about yourself, proud of yourself. And I would even say you're going to have such an ego inflation that you're going to brag about yourself. Why is it such a bad thing for you to brag about your accomplishment in this? I don't care what anybody else has to say about you being your biggest cheerleader and you being like, I freaking did it. That is what I want to see in you. Yep. It's an uphill battle, one step at a time. You're going to have to learn to drop some of these burdens off of you. The burden of judgment, the burden of memories that are just plaguing you. They hold absolutely no coin to where you are going. Do not live from your past. Let the past be what it is. Back there, you're going this way. If you look this way when you're going this way, guess what? You're going to smack into a tree. And I've said that in a video before. My son did that, and he has these nice little scars as remembrance on his mouth. Don't do it. Focus. It's going to take focus. It's going to take willpower. And well, the compassion aspect of this is the fact that since it's not going to be perfect, you are going to be very quick to criticize yourself. Why can't I just do this? Well, this is your programming. This is how you have been set up. But at least you are taking complete sole ownership of your situation, your shit, and just saying, you know what? Enough. The King of Wands being in reverse with this. What is this saying? I need clarification on that. Not holding yourself back and being all in on it doesn't mean that this is action being done all at once for everything, and then it's just, okay, I have no excuse now. Some days are going to be better than others, but steady progress is what's going to be key in here. So as long as you, even if you do stop for a moment because you lose track of it or it's just overwhelming, you just go, even if you do stop and you recognize it, first off, don't kick your own ass over it. All right, you've been through enough punishment. I mean, you being so self-critical is only going to make you feel worse. Change your mindset on it. If you really want to do this, then you'll do that. Not the, I should do this. I should really do this. That is a huge sense of resistance. You're going to see your work pay off. It's not going to be overnight, but these are really strong roots that are taking ground. You are really growing into something magnificent. Look at this garden she's planted. It's got money in it. Come on. I mean, we have pentacles. The pentacles are also known as the coins of this. Money. You're worth the investment. So, where are we taking this? Again, this is for the 4th and the 5th of July 2020, also timeless. So, if you're watching this through time, how's it going? What's going on in your world? All right. Let's see what else this wants to tell us. Stop berating yourself, seriously. The Hermit. Why is that there? Okay. Why is that there? Why is it there? Why is the Hermit in reverse here with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the 8 of Swords in reverse? 5 of Cups. You're in freaking reversal territory here. What is going on, peeps? This is not easy. All right. Yeah. You're coming out of that sleep state. The fog is starting to lift and you're starting to move on. You're not clinging to the past anymore. That's what kept you here for so long. You not really crying over spilled milk, not really willing to waste the tears. You've done enough about that. Even if you are still crying, please, for the love of Christ, get it all out. Honor every single one of those tears that needs to come out. and then kick some ass and take some names in a very figurative way. I'm not condoning violence. So you're pulling away from those investments that were not paying off, whether it's a person or a situation. It's just like you have wakened up to what the reality of it is. And it's you absolutely, you're not going to cry over the spilt milk anymore. Your first step, you're seeing how it's not worth the battle. It was for the time. You exhausted all the ways that this could not work. And guess what? Since you have absolutely you have no more excuses with this, you're over it. You're just done. You're tired. It's exhausting. It's kaput. It's dead in the water. So now that you have actively made that choice, where are we going? Sorry. Oh, am I going to spend the entire night on Rider-Waite? I mean, I have all you decks in front of me. I want to use you. Yeah, okay. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Damn, okay. Avoiding karmic judgment. This seems really unfair in your eyes. With what you're looking at, this dragging you through the mud, are they ever going to get what's coming to them, their payback? Well, first and foremost, the fact that you're no longer an active part in that situation is punishment enough to them. They can't suck you dry anymore. They can't be that, well, whether it's a situation or a person, they can't make you crazy anymore. This was totally mentally and emotionally, soulfully earth-shattering. Made you go completely through a loop, totally messed up your scales. And it actually took away all sense of safety on there. There was no stability, there was no foundation, it was just damn. So now, I need clarification on this. Why is this showing up after this show of it? Okay, what was the justice and stuff in reverse about? Too many cards, Spirit. I'm not doing that, no. No, not gonna do it. Hermit's up right now. This making you feel so incredibly all over the board, crazy, unstable, and just questioning yourself. The gaslighting, the deception that went on, it was just like one of the most traumatic experiences. That's what this is looking like. This looks like trauma to me. If I'm wrong, super sorry, please forgive me on that, but this looks like an absolute shit show for you. Again, I'm really sorry. Well, actually, I'm sorry if that is that, and I'm sorry if that doesn't resonate. But this was a major, major part in your waking up. You can only stay asleep when everything is rocking around you so much. I think that this was the brightest light that was thrown in front of your face where you couldn't even look at it clearly, otherwise it would have blinded you so much. You have to see what the next step is in front of you, because when you're looking around at this situation, it was nothing but just completely blinding you to what was really around you. So now, since you woke up, we have the Nine of Cups with the Tower, the Sun card, the Page of Swords. What's under the Sun card? Yeah, this was not an easy choice for you to end, whether it's a situation with a person or another life situation. This was not easy. This was in your best interest. This was going to be the best way for you to survive and move on. If you stayed here, you would have drowned, without question. This was not going to be okay for you. This was never going to change into something better. So I get that this was hard. It took you a long time to think about this. This is new sense of power. You're going to tremble when you're feeling this new power. It's new, and while it's power, it's still feelings of frailness. It's standing up tall and speaking your truth, even if your knees are shaking. That's what it is. You got the Sun card, the happiest card in the deck. So this tough decision is going to turn over everything like that. I get that I said it was a process earlier. That mindset of it's going to be a process. Situation around you is going to change quickly. This is really addictive behavior. So then we have this at the base of it that I just noticed. So you completely moving on. What are you moving on to? Feelings of absolute rejection and deception, lies, change, the tyrant energy you're moving on from. All right, so what are you moving into? What can you expect? Life coming to you. Set your sights on your immediate surroundings. Let things come their way to you. All you have to do is be that amazing beacon that you are. Show your strength. Show every single thing that you have let go of. Wear it as a badge of honor. It really is a badge of honor. You have no idea the strength that it took to do what you have done. Yeah. Okay. You're going to be tired for a little while, but that's okay. This is you actually healing. So we have the emotional relapses that you're going to experience, wondering if you made the right decision or if you're just being emotional. That also goes with addiction. Did you make the right decision? Who are you to say anything? You are you, actually, and you are saying that this was enough. This completely disbalanced your scales. You saw it for what it was. It's going to actually be one of those scenarios where it could potentially have you romancing every single thing that they've done. Oh, they brought you a cup of water to bed. Or, oh, yeah, I was there for however long and I got a 10-cent raise. I really deserved like $5 raise, but 10 cents, it's a plus. It's not that, it's just, it wasn't reflecting your actual value. So you're going to recognize those behavioral patterns and you're going to be called out on it too. This is when you have the world. Because when you have all the knowledge of everything that was around this, you can step forward with a clear-minded choice. But don't beat yourself up for when you have a slip. It happens to everybody. And you're going to be okay. You're going to get through it. So, where are we going to finish this reading off with? After using... I have so many decks around me, but you know what? That's how these things go. Sometimes you'll have one or two cards. Sometimes you'll have a plethora. All right. So, daily guidance from the angels is looking like where we're going. Let's see. Trustworthy guidance. Child. Ask. And I feel like there's one more. Okay. The ocean. Okay. This is talking about how you're being guided through this situation. You're not alone in any of the decisions that are being made. You are as protected as a child should be. And it feels very new, like that rebirth. You just came out of the growing pains. You've been born. Doctor slapped your ass. You cried. They got your birth time and date. This is great. Now you're starting to live again. And now, so how are you going to navigate this entire new world? Well, asking you shall receive. As you are asking, it's this point of non-resistance. So when you are asking, let go and don't micromanage the way that the miracle shows up. Don't micromanage the way that the opportunities are opening up to you. Don't constrict the ways that your emotional healing process is going to come about. Don't measure it up against someone else's. All right, their path is their own alone to live. Yours is going to be your own. Comparing, That's just going to create more insecurity, and I think you've been through quite enough with that. So, let's see. Oh, what is the, nope. Archangel Raphael healing. You're going to be the closing cards. Use your natural healing ability, loyalty, comfort, friends. Laughter is the best medicine. No, I wanted that one. I need you. I need you. I need you. Get back here. Where the hell are you? Good night's sleep. Be good to you for once. Treat yourself like you love yourself. All that love that you gave to that situation, you're the damnedest hardest that you had tried in that scenario. Oh yeah, I'm going to say it. It's going to sound contrived. Everything that you had given that partner or that situation or that job, put it on you. Be that relationship that you needed for yourself. Everything that you need to be for yourself. And it's not you being alone and isolated and dangling in the air. It's just you are going to be that reflection. So get your body moving, one step at a time. Laugh at the absurdity that is life. Do whatever it takes to get yourself into what it looks like, your happy place. Learn how to laugh again. And the best relationship that you're going to have is the relationship that you have with yourself. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what your thought pattern is. I don't care about any of that stuff. The last thoughts that you have in your head at night, before you go into la la land, and whether or not you remember your dreams, whole other story. The last thoughts that you have in your head at night are with yourself. You can say it's with God, you could say it's with whomever, but those resting thoughts go with you. So you might as well get used to loving yourself as though you had loved another. I really hope that that made sense. Again, this is the 4th and the 5th of July reading, 2020, also timeless. So let me know if this made sense. Let me know if you need clarification or have questions about booking your own personal reading. It's going to be in the description. Definitely say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. And, well, it's 4th of July weekend. So I know that America is going to be enjoying that bad boy. But no matter where you are, stay safe, have fun, and know that I love you very much. I'll talk to you soon.